Hello everyone, and welcome to my playthrough of Life is Strange Reunion. I don't think I'm gonna begin every video with an intro like this like I've done before, but, well, since the first, so here we go. Also, I don't have my headphones right now, so I'm using my controller. Hopefully it'll be fine. Anywho, before I begin, I'd like to thank Ashley Birch for the role she played in the original game, and also the farewell episode of the prequel, and Chloe. Anywho, let's begin. I'll be surprised if I do anything. I'm one of the last people who would break rules, you know. Doesn't image barely visible. Yeah, default should be fine. Low vision, low motor, huh? So motor is what you call it. Why not? Interesting. Tempting, but I think I might be fine. Awesome setting, I love it. That's real effort. Mentioned, but not yeah, Maya, probably. A depict, oh, right. Okay. I think I'm good then. So I changed one thing. That's the one thing that's on by default, I love it. Alright. Five, huh?
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close
Sure enough,
once
farewell.
more
I love
as
it.
we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff, like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Wow. I'm confused. All right. I feel like they think different in different playthroughs, but I'll go with that. I supported her, but more so that I didn't want to push her away. That way, if she were to risk making more mistakes, I'd be more likely to stop her. If I push her away, I can't really do that now, can I? Sure enough, we do get a more nuanced choice afterward, splitting those two options into four. I romantic Vin, which might have been a mistake, if Lia's refrain had anything to say about it. But I'm going forward with what I chose. Are we really beginning as Chloe? I suspected that would happen, but
Yeah, and her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ulrich right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money.
oh my. What on earth? An amalgamation of stuff, huh? Almost like her nightmare in a way.
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Should have said this sooner. I was conflicted with double exposure, frankly, which isn't the worst a person can be. Or least happy, I guess.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
Okay, R2
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
the path. The path to the Overlook in Caledon? But why?
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
Yeah, she did. Then the timeline split, and she didn't.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I can only imagine what happened in the original timeline. The photos you can collect might actually reflect that timeline.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
So they merged that path with the lighthouse path from the beginning. Was that path supposed to be parallel to the one in Arcadia Bay? And I never even realized? Holy, I think it was. Dang. Say what you will about double exposure. At least some aspects of it were art, that's for sure.
I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
Hold up.
I know I'm alive.
So they decided not to determine Joyce's age, huh? Okay. I mean, like, that's the only reason. Unless her name is so long with that. No, that wouldn't be. It'd be longer than William Price. Joyce Madison? Oh, no. Oh my. With that Safi or Mac? Or no. Or Pastels.
My own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
Max?
Oh my. A wife fading. Now it's Safi.
Who the fuck are you?
But how much are they trying to do between Safi and Chloe?
Max, no!
So she fell on the table, then got
There's
up.
one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
Just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish? Or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Oh, Chloe. Well, I'm glad I'm not on YouTube to make money. But then, guessing this is Max's vehicle. Maybe? I'm sure it showed Chloe in a truck. So then... Yep.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back. This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
Who's that clipping?
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself.
Sometimes.
After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Oh, hey. It's the lost record turning things around in your hand mechanic. Sorry. It's a shame that game didn't have internal monologue. That provided needed characterization of characters in the Life is Strange games. But poor Swan didn't get that. She kind of needed it. Version of her. Inspired by death. Like Nathan was. Huh. Interesting. I know this isn't very interesting, but I want to see this all. Aperture. The possible code name Double Exposure had, if not the whole duology. Interesting. Okay, that's funny. Oh my, a lot happening.
I never figured out who this was. But it's nice that somebody cared.
This is from Chloe. Didn't she send the message in Double Exposure if he decided she'd lived? I think she did. Oh my. So she's not really interacted much, as she's the one pulling away. A lot of what having a double exposure was because Max never opened up to her. Except maybe she did in the original timeline. Neuroplasticity. I'll have to learn that up. There was a breakup. Black and white cookie? What? Alright. Thank you for your patience with that. Oh no. They are doing inspect stuff with no inner.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an
Never mind.
artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
Okay, you evaded that for now.
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. And sometimes I want to kill her. My man.
Okay.
Some
Oh
of my
boy.
students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating. Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Interesting.
My most trusted companion.
Is it moving or just a graphical effect for whatever I'm selecting? Interesting. Is it just the outline or is it actually the model rendering? It might be the latter.
The further my life takes me, the more I find myself coming back to this trusty old friend.
And the heater or whatever turned on. I fear it's actually gonna be heard in the background.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Is that picture gonna have significance somehow? Who knows?
Time for your close-up.
Double exposure makes a return to mechanic. Of course, why wouldn't it? It's happening now. Oh my. No way. Do you mean to tell me that this big career-defining weekend is going to get undone for the sake of this game? Is that going to be the decision I have to make at the end? Which to choose? Oh boy.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now. I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose. This is so horrible. The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean? I can't go back far enough to stop this. I can't
button
go
that
back
had a
far enough to
function.
stop this.
Double exposure. The I can't use this power anymore button. With a sound effect throughout the whole game. And dialogue about it in episode 1. Or chapter 1, I guess. Wow. These games really were worked on in parallel, weren't
I can't
they?
go back far enough to stop this. What happened here?
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
So Max being away for the weekend is why a certain someone would be here now, but Max wouldn't have known about it. I pieced that together.
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or something else?
You really let me do this everywhere?
I can't go back far enough to stop this. I need to see if anyone needs help.
Bit morbid. And I don't know if it's gonna last for very long, that photo. It didn't.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Administration. Is this about the campus or... No, it's about the campus, trust me.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Also, that date, huh? That would be quite a birthday to have if I were here.
Where did
come from?
Get us out of here!
Hang on! I will get help!
Oh my. Way ahead of you, game. Way ahead of you.
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Damn it! Security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
So this is when it happened.
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
What? To me.
Max! Hurry, the roof is caving in!
He collapsed in there and then, oh no. Yeah, that's real bad. Ooh.
No, no, no.
It's just,
Come on. Come on.
but wait, why
I'll
would...
save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Why would that have been from the camera if she already... No, maybe it watched her camera and I didn't notice.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God. I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done?
Of course, like a butterfly.
It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up.
What's the choice
But
do you have?
maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
Sorry, I'm trying not to talk over dialogue. Her powers really have strengthened She is not limited through time or space. When she's from the past, she's really here.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my god.
It double exposured with the... Oh my. But then what does that mean? Would she be able to use this to hop between the past and, well, yeah, past and present? Probably not. That explains it, huh?
Hello.
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
It's that animation now.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Hold up. This is a scene that wasn't even in double exposure. We get to see more of this place.
Moses should be waiting for me in his
Eh,
office.
we should, frankly.
Is a jack-o'-lantern series too on the nose for a New England photographer? He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside. I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Wait, you're not gonna let me save this one? Or... I'm confused.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Okay. not gonna push any boundaries by going around that desk.
The planetarium, haven for astronomers and stoners alike. Do I study astronomy? No. Do I stare up at these and think big thoughts about the universe? Why, yes. I told Moses they should add a laser light show, but apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
Ah.
Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
Okay. Did you know? Text that I cannot read, but they made effort to generate in some way.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I wonder how that worked, actually. How do they make that? They don't put in gibberish, do they? Oh? Now that is familiar, I think. Oh, podcast mechanic.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Wow. That's quite something. The But putting people in danger, I don't know. Who would do that? I'm not convinced that it would be Abraxas or the people in charge. Not enough to convince me yet. Someone might be hijacking all this.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date. Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
Oh. Okay.
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
Recovery. Cool. So that's its room. Well, that's why this one's familiar.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
Fair enough. Do I get to go all the way to the second floor?
React to all this.
I mean, I'm blocked off there. But am I blocked off from... Yeah, I just looked at that. What about the steps out here? Yep.
Loretta really started a trend around campus. Every extrovert with a microphone has a podcast now. Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of... No, too biblical.
That's the guy in charge, isn't it?
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially my non-majors, is...
Max. I don't know if now's the time.
Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember.
Why is he looking at her like
I mean...
that? Maybe. Never.
It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best.
Okay, fair enough.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Interesting.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak. Which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Uh-oh.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
Not now,
It's
though.
not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like,
Wow.
how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Oh, dear God.
That guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No.
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh, no.
Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies.
Comic relief, huh?
Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I tried, but I couldn't save anyone. I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
I have less than a minute left before this recording ends. So, that's it for this video. And I will resume immediately.